Do, 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 do. Okay, Seb. Timmy G just came back in the house, and this is your DR. Go off.
Um, I don't even know how to react. I mean, on one hand, Jimmy G is a good alliance, or not alliance member, but Jimmy G is someone good to work with. But at the same time, I am working with the brigade, and Timmy G ruins my plans to backdoor Lily because I backdoor Lily, then there's no one going against me. But if I backdoor Lily now, there's Timmy G going against me, and Timmy G could rally Alex if Timmy G really wanted to. I think it would be smart for me not to win this. On one hand, it's like I want to win this HOH, but on the other hand, I want someone else to win it so they can take the shot at Timmy G. It's crazy.
So, do you think Timmy G is going to be a big target for most people now that he came back in?
I mean, Timmy G was a big target in the first place, so I do think so. I think that Timmy G coming in so I wouldn't say late, but kind of close to the end of the end of it. We made Jerry we're slowly inching towards the end of the game. Timmy G's was a big threat when he left, and he's a big threat now. Like it's crazy because on one hand, I want Timmy G out, but Timmy G sees me as an ally. So it would be smart to keep Timmy G, but it wouldn't because I have more of my loyalty to the brigade. It's just weird. I don't want to take the shot because I take a shot at Timmy G, then like Lily sees me as a traitor. If I take a shot at Lily, Timmy G sees me as a traitor. I don't want that because I want positive vibes from coming from me to them, even though at the end of the day, they aren't my closest allies.
Understandable. And what else? So you're planning on throwing this HOH tonight?
Yes, I don't. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not that good at these HOH comps. I might just naturally throw it, honestly, because I'm not that good at these comps. But if I win, I win. I lose, I lose. I think it is smart to keep Lily and well, I don't. I'm very on the fence about it because one hand I win. I either have to put up Timmy G to show my loyalty to the brigade, which would show my cards to Lily and Timmy G, or I would have to put up someone on the brigade, which would show the brigade that I'm not as loyal to them as I actually am. Or I could put up Alex and Ruthie, but I don't want Alex leaving. And if I put up Alex against Ruthie, he will definitely leave against Ruthie.
So it sounds like you're in a conundrum.
Yeah, because on the other hand, if I don't win, I don't know if the brigade will have the same loyalty towards me. It's very
You,
weird.
you think anyone will put you on the block if they win?
The only people I think would is Jay or Ruthie.
Jay or Ruthie? Interesting. Who do you think Timmy G's targets are going to be now that he's back in the house?
Timmy L. Timmy G already told me. We kind of talked earlier, right after he came back into the game. I just wanted to make sure. I wanted to let him know that he I'm quote unquote on a positive note with him. I never felt sour about him. I only voted against him because he asked me to, that kind of stuff. And he told me that because he asked me, he was like, "What would you do if you got HOH?" And I was like, "Oh, I'll do Alex and Ruthie." And he said I don't want to push putting up Timmy L, but put up Timmy L. And I was like, "Oh, okay." I don't want Timmy L leaving because Timmy L is It's that shield method I've been talking about, putting the bigger people in front of me so that they get targeted. If Timmy L leaves, that's one less shield for me. Because if Timmy L leaves, that means I have to show my cards sometime. And my goal for this week is to have either Timmy L or Brian win the HOH. That my best scenario is that Timmy L and Brian win the HOH. They put up Lily and Timmy G, and Timmy G goes home, and we're back to the situation we were at before. My worst scenario is that Timmy G wins HOH. He puts up Brian and Timmy L. One of them get taken down, and I get put up in their place.
You
And
think you would be a replacement now for Timmy G if?
it's very. He wants Timmy L out, and come. It might come down to one of them taking themselves down, and him thinking I'm a safe enough option to put up against like Brian or Timmy L, and it might end up being my downfall as I once again make 8th place in a game.
Don't manifest that for yourself.
I'm not. I'm manifesting 1st place.
Okay, love to hear it. So were you kind of shocked when Timmy G came back, or were you expecting another buyback?
I was not expecting another buyback. I was just thinking like statistically in the game of like the actual like on TV game of Big Brother US, like there is usually only one battle back, except for Big Brother 18, because 15 had one,
Yeah.
had one, 17 had one, 18 had two, 19 had the pre-jury, which I assumed that like pre-jury, like they had the pre-jury one, and then this game we were going to be done, which would be which put me in a perfect position because it puts me in the majority alliance of me, Jay, Timmy L, and Brian versus the two Inax and Lily. It would have been easy to just pick off Lily and then try and take Alex to the end with me. But now Timmy G is on Lily's side. So it kind of puts it like 3-4 with me sitting in the middle, trying to figure out how I'm going to be able to pull it off this week without showing any cards and being targeted.
Interesting. Okay, well, seems like you're in an interesting spot. I wasn't really prepared for a diary room tonight, but I'm aimed to please. So, is there anything else you want to say in this DR?
Um, I mean, I don't know.
Do you think Timmy? Oh, I'm pretty. I was going to ask if Timmy G coming back is bad for your game, but I'm pretty sure you already said that it is bad for your game.
Very bad for my game. I was in a perfect position before he came back. All we had to do was pick off Lily, and that
Is
was.
there anyone you think it was good for that he came back?
It's good for Lily. It's very good for Lily because uh, Timmy G would go as far as to tell everyone to evict him in order for Lily to make it to the end. So that shows the loyalty that Timmy G has for Lily. So, and then I don't know, adding Alex to that would make them pretty powerful, putting Ruthie on the outs. But I think if I put Alex and Ruthie on the block together, then I wouldn't have the votes just because of Timmy G coming back.
Understandable. Okay, so uh, I think that's all I have. No, I
Okay.
have no more questions. Is there anything you want to say? I wasn't expecting this to be a long one because I expected you just wanted to talk about Timmy G coming back, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I like these GRs. They keep me entertained.
Understand.
Let's see. Welcome back to Sebastian's Shoutout, where we talk to the VL. First of all, love the whole VL. Who's in this VL?
Let me look real quick.
You should just be prepared with the VL list when I'm on these diary rooms.
I shouldn't I? I don't know if you know Darcy.
Darcy. That name sounds familiar.
He's on 10 gauge. He has a. I actually don't know his name on 10 gauge. Oh, Boots something.
I'll give a shout out. Let's see. I'm like blanking. Is Sam in the VL?
What's Sam?
Sam, 14-year-old Sam.
Yes, he is.
Yo, shout out to Sam, my favorite drummer boy. I hope he's chilling in high school right now and tell him I love him.
Okay, will do.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, well, thank you for doing this, DR Seb. I will see
No
you.
problem.
I'll see you in about an hour and 15 minutes when Madison is hosting the live HOH.
Ooh, I'm excited.
It is Jeopardy. I don't know if you saw.
Yep.
Are you excited? Are you a big Jeopardy fan?
I'm a decent Jeopardy fan. I like play. I just play Jeopardy like on my free time with my friends. So like, I guess it puts me in the advantage, but I don't know.
Okay, but you're still not sure if you're going to try or not.
Oh, definitely not. Yeah, I'm like still on the. It's like iffy. So
Okay,
I
well
haven't
that's valid.
had it. So
Well, we'll see how it plays out. I'll see you then, Seb. I'll see you in a few hours. Have a good time
yeah,
till then.
you too, Brian.